So we're going to talk about what is anti-aliasing for a sec. Really, all you need to know is if you want it to look good on the web, or if you want it to look exactly how it will look on the web, use Mac LCD or Mac or Windows LCD or Windows, and that's how it's going to look on the web. That's all you need to know if that's all you want to know for web, but let's dig into what exactly is anti-aliasing. So when Photoshop is reading a text file, essentially what it's reading is this right here. It's reading a series of pieces of vector information telling it this is how the font should look. But exactly how this vector information turns into a bitmap, like where should it be, transparent a little bit? How should you deal with this? Actually, should you use a different color to make it so it's even better in this color? And that's something called subpixel rendering that Photoshop doesn't do. More information than you require, but I'm really trying to get into the nitty gritty here. So if you do if you have no anti-aliasing, and instead of getting to it from type anti-aliasing, nobody accesses it from there. Let's just do it from here in the options bar. None, there's no anti-aliasing at all. Sharp, crisp, strong. Basically, strong makes it stronger. Smooth gets it smoother. Like, any of them will work just fine. If you just want to stick with one, crisp will generally give you the best option as this is what I'm going to use for everything. Where this gets really interesting is when you're working with fonts at very small sizes. So let's say for whatever reason, we're using this font at about this size right here. Check out just how much of a difference these different anti-aliasing techniques do. So the difference between sharp, and let's actually do it in kind of a fun way where we have them right up against each other. So yeah, I think there's 5 of them right here. So the difference between, let's say, none versus sharp versus crisp versus strong, Command Enter, versus smooth right here. And let's actually show you what the web one looks like as well. This is a new one, and it's kind of exciting that Photoshop has that now. Kind of exciting. You can see they're all significantly different displays of pixel, and this can make a big difference if you really are trying to get something very specific. And for some people, this is just like too granular for them to care. But that's kind of the difference between the different types of aliasing right there. So definitely very important at small sizes especially. And let me zoom in because I know sometimes it's hard to see my screen depending on what size you're watching this video at. And, sometimes it really doesn't matter at all. But that's what aliasing is right there. It's how it reads that vector information and turns it into a bitmap. So, yeah. Let's keep going down the type tool dropdown.